Hello everyone, we're going into our fourth match with our red-black vampires deck, and I think this hand is a keep. It does suck not having double black, but I think it's fine because we can play an early Stromkirk Condemned, discard into that. We can also play Arab Falconwrath. We have a lot of options, and I like the most of them. You can play turn 1 Insolent Neonate too, obviously. Straw Swamp, no? Oh, do we play Gorger first? I think Gorger opens up some more opportunities. Although I won't have those opportunities next turn anyway. We're definitely doing this though. So if I play the Gorger, that means I can like play Arab Falconwrath next turn and discard and play either the Condemned or Asylum Visitor. So I'll have to wait another turn to do that, obviously, but I think we go for that. Just gives us more options, and options are usually a good thing to have. The other start would be maybe a little more aggressive if next turn we play like Condemned instead of Arab Falconwrath, but the air flipping and getting in for 3 and so forth is good. This could be a Delirium deck. I like the art on those forests. Or it could be some sort of strange werewolf deck. Werewolves versus vampires. That's flavorful. I'm actually recording this the day before Halloween, so it's very flavorful. Okay. Do we offer a trade here? I think we probably do. Ramping, it turns out, is pretty good, so I'm going to offer the trade. I do lose the ability to, if he had blocked, I would have lost the ability to do some of the stuff I wanted to do, but we still have double black, so we will play Arab Falconwrath, though. Flying over werewolves seems good. All our guys have madness, so we can discard. Our visitor already has it, but, you know, getting in for 5 and playing a dude for a couple mana is good. Yeah, ramping. Some sort of ramp deck, clearly. Wow. That is a lot of ramping. Okay. I'm a little scared of what this may entail. Mono green ramp of some sort. Probably Verdurous Gearhulk, I would guess, is what it might entail. Which our opponent can play next turn. We just have to try to kill them faster than they can kill us. And I think we can do an okay job of that because here we're going to go discard Stromkirk Condemned to transform her. Tap double black to play the Condemned. Then we're going to discard the card to our Condemned. And it's going to be Insolent Neonate, and we'll play Insolent Neonate. So there's some value. And we'll pump up our vampires. Swing for 7. Which I'm guessing he's just going to take since he's a ramp strategy, but that does open us up to do colossal amounts of damage. Unfortunately, we only have one of our flyers right now, though. Yeah, ramping into something gross. I can see it now. Nissa's Renewal. Okay. That's annoying. Yeah, our opponent's definitely going to play something scary. We do have Unlicensed Disintegration for it, at least. So there's that. We're also going to play a bunch of permanents, so if it's like Ulamog or whatever, we're not in a huge amount of trouble. Okay. Okay, so we're going to discard a card. It's going to be Drana. Gives us another flyer, too, which is nice. We're going to cast Drana. And everyone's going to get in. Yeah. Opponent goes to 9. See what he has for us. What monster is this? Ulamog. Okay, we thought that was a possibility. Like I said, luckily for us, we both have a removal spell and enough things that if he exiles 2 cards, which granted those are both really good cards, that we're not dead in the water or anything though. We can swing back at him for 6 here. We could also just draw Fiery Temper and win. So that's a thing. But yeah. So what is he going to get? World Breaker. Okay. World Breaker is a little more obnoxious. That's for sure. Reach and all that. Okay. Do we just let this hit me once and then kill World Breaker so I can get in for lethal? I can still swing for 4 here. Actually, it can be more than 4. Because I can play Stromkirk Condemned and then discard Asylum Visitor. So it'll be 6. Drop our opponent to 3. He plays World Breaker to blow up one of our lands. Swings with this. We just take it. Yeah, I think that line is a good one. So we're going to play Stromkirk Condemned. We'll exile a bunch of cards in our library, but not enough. We'll discard Asylum Visitor. We have to pick Witch Madness, even though they're the same. And we'll drop our opponent down to 3. Those cannot be blocked thanks to Menace and Flying. So then he'll play his World Breaker, we'll disintegrate it, and then we'll win, I think. A second Ulamog would be a little more of a problem. But it's just World Breaker, so we're good. We are good. Doesn't matter which land he steals, he can still use Unlicensed Disintegration, so I think we might still have lethal like either way. Could be wrong. But I feel like we've got it. Definitely a matchup where we want to side in ways to get rid of Nissa's Renewal. We just want Transgress in this matchup really badly. Because Nissa's Renewal, if it weren't for that, our opponent would have been dead like turns ago. So he may not even attack here, honestly, because lethal can hit him so easily. Yeah, no attack. Okay, well now we could win with just Collective Brutality, but we will go Unlicensed Disintegration. And, yeah, we'll just swing with everybody. All right. On to game 2. So Collective Brutality is okay here, but at least it can kill like a mana pumping guy. Same with Fiery Temper. But Disintegration might just be better. Key to the City is pretty good here too. So these are, I'd think about bringing in 1 key, 1 Disintegration, and probably all 3 Transgresses just because they can hit so many of his key cards. Harsh Scrutiny is not bad either, I suppose. I like that Transgress can hit Nissa's Renewal, though, and keep our opponent from gaining all that life. I think we can probably trim 1 Fiery Temper. Even Lightning Axe isn't incredible here, so I think I actually want to trim at least 1 of those. And what else? Maybe an Occultist. Maybe we don't need a 3rd key to the city. No, I think we do, though. It makes it so that if our opponent stabilizes by playing a big monster, we can do the last like 5 to 6 damage anyway. So I like that. I also like the Disintegration. Maybe we trim to 1 Fiery Temper and just sort of let him play his ramp guys and hope we can kill the things he searches for. Could also cut Collective Brutality, but like I said, I think it's fine as a one of, like casting it, killing a head-drawn crawler, and making our opponent discard Nissa's Renewal is pretty nice. So I think I'm more leaning towards Occultist and Fiery Temper. And yeah, then we have the 3 Transgresses, which is good. Yeah. All right. On to the next one. Okay, this is a reasonable hand. We have 1-drop, 2-drop, 4-drop that we could turn into a 3-drop maybe at some point. So yeah, we'll keep. Chadi Offshoot. Yeah, that's good against us. All the life gain's good against us, unfortunately. We'll play Foreboding Ruins, Reveal a Mountain, and we'll play Insolent Neonate. So now Nisa's Renewal gains our opponent like 9 life. Oh god. That's not cool. Not cool. He can block our Neonate now too. I think it's probably better to just play Asylum Visitor who can at least attack through these things. We can Lightning Axe one of them at some point if we want to. Like Lightning Axe into Bloodhall Priest. But yeah, our opponent's just gaining so much life. These offshoots are killing me. Okay, Fiery Temper is actually pretty good because it can kill one of them. We can't Madness it out right now. I guess we could like play a Neonate and then sack it, but it doesn't really seem great. So I think I'm just going to use Fiery Temper to kill one of them the old school way. See if our opponent does anything about that. We've had enough life gain. Next turn we can do Lightning Axe into Priest, which is pretty good. Okay, so he's going to gain 2 more life before he lets us kill it. Ugh. Alright. Well, we will smack him down to 4. I mean, down to 4. Down by 4. Almost back down to his starting life total. I don't think you block. Seems like Jotty Offshoot's doing too much work for you to block with it. Can't be out of lands. It's bad news for you if you are. Bad news. I mean, his deck's basically just filled with ways to search for lands, or or whatever. So chances are he wasn't done. One thing's for sure, though, we're not going to see nearly as quick of a big, scary monster this time around. Here I think we Lightning Axe and play Bloodhall Priest. We could play Stromkirk Condemned and Insolent Neonate and wait a turn. Which maybe is better. But nah, I think I'd rather just go Lightning Axe, discard Bloodhall Priest. So we have both our sort of Hellbent guys who want us to get Hellbent in play now, and we can get there fairly easily, so that's good. Alright. We're just going to bash. Bad news is we don't have a way to kill a big creature that he plays, and we also don't have Spatial Contortion. The other thing we don't have is Key to the City, which would make this a lot easier for us, but we haven't drawn it. Looks like our opponent's kind of in trouble, though, so I'm okay with that. We're going to attack. And now we do have a way to kill a big monster. I'm going to play Neonate, and I'm going to play Condemned. And our opponent has to find a way to do something here, or quickly perish at the hands of our vampires. Good news is for him that we're probably not going to play Unlicensed Discard Unlicensed Disintegration unless it's lethal, because we need to hold on to it to kill a big ramp creature. 6 mana. This is Renewal. Yeah. Alright. That does buy our opponent a fair amount of time. Okay. We shall discard the Swamp. Bash away. Drop him to 12. This time, if he plays Ulamog, he may actually decide to hit 2 lands, might just be better given the situation. Since Ulamog can just laugh at all my creatures right now. Since I don't have Key to the City and I don't have... oh, Notherness is Renewal. Jeez. Have some lands, why don't you? He may not have a ramp target, which is good for us. The gaining 7 life's not so good for us. Okay. Well... Do I discard Olivia? Or do I play her for hopes of future ridiculousness? Olivia also has flying, so I think we do want to play her because if he plays Ulamog, at least she can fly over. I guess we're not going to play her yet, though, because he may have Spatial Contortion ready to go anyway, so we're just going to attack. I'd rather he contort. Well, it's probably a wash, actually. I'd be okay with either of these surviving, but as long as I have one of them, because... Alright, 11, and then we play Olivia. Opponent has 12 mana, which is kind of nuts. You gotta have something, right? Hedron Archive. Wow, I don't think they do. 10 mana. Ooh, Emrakul. Damn it! That makes our Unlicensed Disintegration a lot worse. It may actually be best to sack a Neonate. The only reason I don't want to... We could just discard our Unlicensed Disintegration. That's probably best. So, we're going to do that. Done. He has protection from instants anyway, so... Ulamog comes down next. He controls our turn here. He can sack both my Neonates, smash one of my creatures into Emrakul. So, yeah. Not cool, dude. Do like that Drana, though. He's going to make me discard it, too, though. Just Stromkirk Condemned. Our deck is not good against Emrakul because we just have all these ways to just like throw our whole hand away and our opponent can just make us do it. Okay, throw Olivia into Emrakul's face. Yeah, make me discard Drana. Okay, what do we need? I don't know that there's anything that can get us out of this. Well, Key to the City is a start. We don't have a card to discard, though, so it's not really. Yeah, we're done. If we had a card to discard, we might have had a shot there. We needed our Transgresses. Where were they? I don't think we really change anything. He bought himself way too much time in that game, and that was our downfall. Yeah. Yes. Mulligan. We do have a bunch of ones, but yeah, we're still going to mulligan. Alright, this one's probably too slow to do well, but I think we're kind of in a situation where we need to keep, and that makes it a lot better. We're going to play this Marsh tapped in our turn. We'll transgress turn 2, Olivia, Bloodhall Priest with haste. Oh, I probably should have played my Ruins first just to be careful, but yeah, let's get rid of that. Ooh, our opponent's hand is empty. I mean, he has lands to buy him time, but that is it. That is it. Okay, so Foreboding Ruins, we're going to play a Swamp, and we're going to play Olivia. So next turn, we can go Insolent Neonate, discard to give it haste, and a +1/+1 counter. And what we discard is Bloodhall Priest, so seems pretty good, right? Yeah, that's still what we do. Yeah. We could even give the Bloodhall Priest haste as well. I'm not sure we want to, though. Because the card we have in our hand is so potent. But if I do, it'll also ping him for 2. Yeah, I think we just stay aggressive here, actually. Let's do it. Okay, that is a lot of damage. We hit our opponent for 2. That's 10 damage, so our opponent is in a scary place for him. Goes up to 11. Ooh, I wish I had a card to discard to that. Attack with everybody again. Oh, I should have played Drana first. That was a mistake. Yeah, that let my opponent live for another turn that he shouldn't have. I should have played Drana because then I could have pinged him for 2. He would have had to block. I mean, he wouldn't definitely be dead or anything, but would have been a lot closer. Would it be without this creature? But yeah, we won anyway. All right, we beat Mono Green Ramp 2 games out of 3. I'll see you guys in the final match. Maybe we'll finish 4-1. We'll have to see. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.